It's time! Oh! I just had the craziest weekend, and I gotta tell you about it. I was road tripping with Wendy in the RV, and I hit up Dana White, who's the president of the UFC, and asked him if he would give me a media pass to go to the fights this weekend. And he said, sure, but you gotta get here 24 hours in advance for a COVID test. And I'm like, right on. So we haul ass to Vegas. And by the time we get there, they've got me registered at the dopest hotel casino called Red Rock. Total luxury. To be as big of a UFC fan as I am, like, this is just crazy. And just a word to the wise, if you're a baller, you need to stay at Red Rock, okay? Whoa, yeah, dude, unbelievable. No way for Wendy, epic. I mean, the fucking patio, ridiculous. Wow, dude. Holy shit. Hey, good girl. All right, I'm all showered up and it's time to go get COVID tested. And I think that's all I'm gonna do is get a COVID test. But it turns out the COVID test is in Dana White's office.
Have you had this test done?
I've had so many COVID tests.
All right. Well.
That was among the more aggressive ones. So I get the test, they're like, oh man, hang out here, and then when you're cleared, go hang out with Dana. Yeah, dude.
Hey, what's up, man?
How's it going, brother?
How you been? Come on in.
And he gives me a tour of his office, tells me about his art.
This piece here represents war. Obviously killing with the gun and the knife. The clip, those are all the things we kill for.
Wow.
Oil, cocaine, gold, blood, diamonds, religious symbols, and the last one of the seeds you make heroin with. That over there is a real samurai from the early 1600s. That was his gear.
Dude,
Those two swords over there are his.
Nice, man.
Otter Pop sent me this. Who doesn't fucking love Otter Pop?
We just sat down and hung out for like a half an hour. As a fan of the UFC, and particularly a fan of Dana White, because he's the definition of boss, that alone was the greatest experience ever. Good hang, bro. Thank you so much, man.
Good to see you.
So I go back to the hotel, just lay into the room service with this seafood platter, fed Wendy lobster. We crawl in this big, gorgeous bed. I got footage of Wendy and I sleeping together. I got an epic night's sleep, man. Now it's time to start the day. I had some time to kill, played a little bit of pool, surprised myself by some of the great shots that I made. Yes! Sure enough, before long it was time to go to the fights. So I head over to the UFC Apex, and they send me right into this VIP viewing area, which I've got all to myself, and the fight that was actually happening when I walked in resulted in a guy's ear being torn off. Not all the way off, but like pretty much off. I mean, I loved all the fights. I'm tweeting away. I picked the fight of the night, which actually ended up being the fight of the night. Then comes the main event, and this is, of course, when Bruce Buffer says his line, "It's time!" Which I love so much. And the main event, I thought, ended up being the best fight of the night. And immediately after it was done, they brought me over to go be on ESPN, which I was psyched about.
What a night indeed. That main event was insane. What do you think about that one?
I had the fight of the night as the Barcelos-Taha fight.
Absolutely.
Until the main event. And I mean, what a main event.
Some strong analysis for you. From you. I feel like you might be after my job here, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it, Steve.
And then after my ESPN interview, then I went into the actual press room and got to interview the guy who won the main event, Glover Teixeira. Yeah, dude. Glover, thank you.
Deal. Huh?
That's
What's
me,
up?
man. Thank you for an incredible main event, I feel that you deserved the fight of the night and a fighter bonus.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Big fan.
Well, thank you. And by the way, look at this ridiculous scene right here. Fucking killer weekend, man. Thank you, Dana White. Woo!